French President Emmanuel Macron has signed into law a bill that will raise the country's retirement age. It will progressively go up from 62 to 64. The change is creating a lot of anger in the country and more violent protests. CBC's Dominic Velitis is following this story for us from London. He joins us now. So, Dominic, good morning. Tell us about the new law and the latest on these protests.
Yeah, good morning, Hilary. Well, Macron signed it into law in the early hours of this morning after France's Constitutional Council, which is the highest constitutional authority in the country, approved key elements of it, including, as you say, the big one, which is raising the retirement age from 62 to 64. And it will come into effect, we're told, from September 1st. Now, the pension system is a cornerstone of France's cherished social protection model, and the drive to raise the retirement age has sparked considerable anger in France. We've seen weeks of protests and strikes leading up to this point, and immediately after the Constitutional Council approved the change, protests and disorder erupted pretty much across the entire country. In Paris, riot police struggled to contain protesters, some of whom set fires in the streets. The authorities say 112 people were arrested there, but fires were also lit during demonstrations in Nantes, where the police reportedly had to use water cannon to prevent crowds from storming the local town hall, and in Rennes, where the entrance to a police station was actually set on fire. But disorder, Hilary, also reported in Marseille, Toulouse and Lyon, France's third biggest city, where police had to use tear gas to break up the crowd. So considerable unrest overnight and all across the country too.
To start applying this new law in September, is there anything critics can do to stop it?
Well, actually, attempts to stop it were made immediately after the Constitutional Council's ruling yesterday. Trade unions made a last-ditch personal appeal to Macron not to sign the pension age increase into law. That obviously didn't work out, and unions have now rejected an invitation by Macron to meet on Tuesday, and instead are urging workers to turn out in force for marches on Labour Day, which of course is May 1st, to try and put pressure on the government. I suspect, though, Hilary, more strikes are on the cards, and I think we're going to see more protests on the streets. The opinion polls show 70% of the population are opposed to these pension reforms, and opposition political parties have now tabled another bid for a referendum on the raising of the retirement age after the Constitutional Council rejected the idea yesterday. Hilary.
Dom, thank you for this. We appreciate the update. Dominic Velitis in London.